to Idaho Today. I'm Melissa Paul. With the Super Bowl just around the corner, you know, we thought it was the perfect time to sit down with one of KTVB's football experts. That would be Brady Frederick. He is one of our sports reporters here at the station, and he joins us now with some insights on the big game. Insights, Brady, that I personally need a lot of. Just to let you know.
I got your back. That's what I'm here for. I love talking football every opportunity I get, and I mean, this is the last opportunity we're going to get until next summer, essentially.
Yes, that's right. Okay, I cannot wait for you to fill us in. But first, let's get to know you, Brady.
Sure.
So help our viewers understand a little bit about yourself and how you got into sports in the first place.
Totally. Well, this is year 3 at KTVB for me, year 5 as a sports anchor reporter. I was in Lewiston, Idaho, up north before I got out here to Boise.
Okay.
I like the south side of the state a whole lot better, but it was fun up there. I grew up in Southern California and Seattle, kind of split my childhood half and half. But somebody had told me, you want to go to school where you would want to work if you want to get into broadcasting. So I ended up going to Washington State because I love the Pacific Northwest. And I've been in Idaho ever since then. Getting into sports, I mean, everyone kind of told me growing up, going through college, it's competitive, it's hard, it's not worth trying. It was the only job I applied to was Lewiston, Idaho, and it worked out, and I've taken it and ran with it ever since.
You've taken the ball, and you ran it. Right?
Like Saquon Barkley. Am I right? Yeah, we're going to explain what that means.
Exactly. No, actually, I know who Saquon is.
There we go.
Yes. No, he is playing for the Eagles.
That's right. He's the Ashton Genty of the NFL.
The Ashton Genty. And he is a cutie, too, by the way. Just have to say. All right. Bronco Roundup game day. You do that with Jay Tust here on KTVB. What makes it so special, though?
It is a ton of fun. It is very busy. It's a lot of work. It's a week-long endeavor.
You guys
to prepare
work
for it
very hard
each week, but it is so worth it for us, and I hope it's worth it for the viewers who tune in. We really love it. We love having a full hour to break down all the details, all the stats, all the stuff inside the lines and outside the lines, the human interest and kind of feature content. We have room for everything, and we get to the opportunity to make the show different each time, and it's a lot of fun. It's even more fun when we're out on the field in the pregame. You start to feel the energy as the crowd fills in.
Cool.
You get to see the players get all hyped up. It is a blast, and it gets us amped up to cover a game right after.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because I do want our viewers to understand and know you and Jay work so hard. Like, you do. You guys are everywhere. You're on the road, then sometimes you see here in studio. You guys are taping new things. You're always out editing. You guys, you do a lot. You put a lot of work into what you share with our viewers here on the station and on streaming and on YouTube. I mean, you guys put in a lot of work. So very, very, very proud to have you guys as a part of KTVB, but especially proud to see what you add when it comes to sports content.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're so passionate.
We really appreciate that. But yeah, like, we're passionate. Like you said, we love it. We have an absolute blast doing it day in and day out. So it's totally worth it on our end.
It's obvious, because you would have to have passion like you guys do to do what you do. Okay, but you know, the Super Bowl, it's this Sunday, the big game day. What should we be looking out for in terms of the big game? Now, we'd already kind of mentioned one of the players. Who else should we be keeping an eye on?
Well, I think our local connection here in the Treasure Valley is the former Boise State legendary quarterback Kellen Moore. Is the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is just his first year there after stops in Los Angeles and in Dallas before that. It's going very well. Probably the best year he's had as a coach in the NFL through his coaching career. They're a ton of fun on offense. They've got a great balanced attack. They've got a really impressive run game with Saquon Barkley. And Kellen's done such a good job. I mean, he's got looks right now to potentially be the head coach of the New Orleans Saints next year. He might be rising the ranks. We'll see if the game has an impact on that. Other than that, of course, you know, the Kansas City Chiefs, we've gotten very familiar with them over the last 5 years at this point, 3rd consecutive Super Bowl. A lot of rumors going around. Maybe this is Travis Kelce's final year in the NFL, Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Really?
You know, I think he's still got more in the tank, but he is getting older. I think if he wins on a three-peat Super Bowl championship, it might be a good time to hang him up.
Leave while you're high, right?
Of course.
And especially on your own accord.
Leave while you're, higher than anyone's ever been, essentially.
Yes, exactly. And then, I mean, obviously the whole T Swift thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
He has so much opportunity and potential of other things he could be doing outside of the NFL. I, myself, would not be surprised at all to see that exit happen.
His older brother, by the way, Jason Kelce, I mean, he's turned his career into a great broadcasting career.
Yep.
He's doing commercials and all that. I think they would have some fun together in retirement.
As little as I know about football, I do know about all that. So
yeah.
Okay, so the Chiefs.
Oh, for sure.
A complete juggernaut, if you will, when it comes to Super Bowl.
One of the best we've seen in years since the Tom Brady era Patriots, but even they weren't as consistent as we're seeing right now.
As the Chiefs. Okay, so I want to know from you, you already have your expert hat on, but really tap into that. Do you think the Eagles actually have a chance?
I think so. I think any team, we always get the top two teams. Super Bowls are rarely boring. The last time the Eagles played the Chiefs 2 years ago, it was a great, tight game. It was a ton of fun. I'm not going to ever bet against Patrick Mahomes. I think the opportunity to be the first 3-time repeat Super Bowl champion is something that they want to be a part of and make history. But I think we're in for a good game. I know people probably feel like it's going to be Chiefs all the way. I think it's going to be one of the best in years that we've seen.
I love it. I love your prediction. Okay, looking forward to it. And honestly, love seeing Kellen Moore involved.
Oh, of course,
in this. Super exciting for Idaho. Okay, Brady, where can people follow you? I wanted you to plug yourself real quick before we get to this.
Top 2 places at Brady Frederick _ on Twitter and X, and just Brady Frederick on Instagram. Those are the top 2. Twitter's a little bit more news. Instagram's a little bit more personal life. So whatever you guys are into.
You get both of Brady. And this is not Brady, by the way. You're looking at pups. Why? Well, because we've got football coming, but we're talking about a positively cuter approach to the game. These are the pros of the Puppy Bowl. We got details on that when we come on back.